Hi guys, my camera isn't working, so I am going to tell you it while I'm on MSP. Hi guys, let me Hi.
I need help.
What?
TV says run auto scan.
I don't know. Ask Tyler. I don't know how to do all that stuff.
You do with Jeff?
Auto scan. It didn't say auto scan. It said no signal, but it didn't say no auto scan.
Tyler? I need your help. What? The TV. I need your help. Mom! Stop!
Nobody's even watching.
Whatever it said. I don't know. You figure out.
Nobody's even watching.
Yes. Now hurry up and do it.
Hello. It's loud outside, out there. Did not mean to do that. So, oh my gosh. I'm not. Hi. Oh my gosh. Gotta go here. Hi. So, yeah, this is Victoria, not Leslie, just to tell you. Playing. Come on. So there's only one watching where there's this urban legend I want to talk to you about because the camera ain't working. And I just want to tell you about an urban legend because like the camera won't work, so yeah. But I'll wait until more people get on. Go down, retard. Go down. It's being so retarded right now. It's lagging. MSP. Hey. Well, for the people who just came on, when more people get on, I'm gonna like talk to you about an urban legend, like a urban legend story that like came from Japan, I believe. From Japan. So, yeah. I do not want to empty my piggy bank because I have nothing in my piggy bank right now. I guess what? I guess what? I got a free VIP ACC on MSP. Oh, that's great. Does anybody know how many is watching? I mean, like, sometimes it doesn't tell the truth. Like, how many is watching right now? Nobody likes him anyway. Okay. Anybody know? Well, I'm glad for you. You got a BIP ACC, so, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I want to tell y'all. So, there's this urban legend from, I think, Japan, and I want to tell y'all about it. Do y'all, like, know any urban legends? Do you like urban legends? So, hey, so I'm going to be talking about an urban legend. It's called Red Robe. And I was trying to do a different, like, YouTube video, but I couldn't because my camera is being retarded. And yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we are friends now, so we cool. So this urban legend is called Red Robe. So there was this woman who was like traveling, and she wanted it to make her trip cheap, right? And so she stayed in this hotel, this really, really cheap hotel. So when she checked in to this hotel, she realized her room number was 66 on the 6th floor. That is weird. Like, if I would have checked in to like a room that was 66 on the 6th floor, that would be weird. So a chill went down her spine because she put these 666 together. She was like, holy crap, like, this is 6666, the devil's number. Like, she was like creeping out. So she started to unpack her things, right? While she was unpacking her things, she heard a knock on the door, right? So she went over, opened the door, and nobody was there. She was like freaking out. Like, she thought it was like just her imagination. She thought she was just hearing things. And so she went back and started unpacking her things again. And then there was another knock on the door. So she opened the door. This time she saw a woman standing in a red robe. But she was in a shower curtain, like shower robe. And a red shower robe is like a shower curtain that's wrapped around that's red. And the woman was shaking and crying because, like, she was like crying and shaking, and yeah. So the woman in the red robe said that she was depressed and going through hard stuff with her husband, right? So the other woman asked, like, she got locked out of her room. And, like, she needed a key because, like, her husband was, like, said she was having hard times with her husband and she needed a new key. And I was like, me, if some random person came up to me, like, and said they need another key. Why won't you just walk down to the lobby and get another key? But then the woman was like, you want me to walk down and get you another key? She was like, yeah. So she went down to the office, right? And she like rang, you know those little bells that you ring sometimes when you need service? Like, she kept ringing the bell, nobody came, but like suddenly this office woman came. She was like, what do you need? And so the other one was like, there's this woman that got locked out of her room and needs another key. And the office lady's like, who? And she was like, her. And then the office lady, there's no one there. And so the other one was like, she was just right there. And the office lady said, there's no one on that floor. She was like, the office lady was like, oh, this been reported a couple times of people saying they heard about this and said they was knocking on the door and stuff like that. But the lady said, this woman, a long time ago, used to live in number 66 on the 6th floor. Her husband was beating her and kicking her, hitting her, just beating her like really bad. She was like going through a divorce and having hard times with her husband. And so she killed her husband. And the wife killed herself. But look, she wasn't wearing a red robe. She was wearing a white robe. But she went to doors after doors killing people until her robe turned red, full of blood, no spots. And that's how her robe got red. And there you go. There's an urban legend. I've loved urban legends and stuff like that. So, yeah. It's also, there's some other creepy doll stories I want to tell y'all. Like, there's this creepy doll called Amelia. And she was like just a normal doll. Her eyes was blue, and so she was sold on eBay. And yeah, so there's this woman who, like, yeah, you probably heard of this one, but there's this woman who kept her on this shelf until one day her eyes turned green. Like, nothing happened after that or anything, but yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, like, there's some creepy urban legends and stuff like that. But there's this other one where it's an urban legend. It's not a creepy doll story, but Amelia is, like, actually real. She's, like, actually haunted. But, yeah. There's this other urban legend where there was this girl and she was going to trick-or-treating and saw this man and stuff. Saw this man with an axe, and she started to run, right? And she was knocking on every door, every single door. So, like, she was like, why ain't anybody answering the door for me? Like, the heck? Like, nobody was answering the door. It was Halloween. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? So, she went to door, knocking on the windows, knocking on the doors, knocking everywhere she could to let her in. She was like, let me in, help me. Nobody would open the door, like, nobody. I'd be like, if no one would have let me in, I'll probably, like, bust the window or something, because, like, if you don't save me, you're probably going down there. So, yeah. So, she got right at her, like, her, yard, and she caught up on her. So, she was right there, right? And he was right behind her. But you know what? He chopped her into little pieces. And there was a vase. And he put her pieces of her body into that vase. There was blood everywhere. So the parents came back. They saw red stains. So the parents was like, oh my gosh, someone killed my daughter. Like, they kept scrubbing and scrubbing to try to get it off. But it wouldn't come off. The next day, as much as they scrubbed, it won't come off. So, after that, the morning after that, all their porches was painted red. All the porch was red. And people are saying now that red represents you as more guilty as you not saving me. So she's saying, like, it's your fault for not letting me in. It's your fault for killing me too. And there it is. Like, me, I wasn't creeped out of those, but, like, some of them I was creeped out. So, yeah. You want me to get back on music? I'm sorry for y'all who's scared. Exactly. I don't want MSP. Like, if they wouldn't let me in, oh my gosh, I would scream and yell. And so somebody would answer the door, I would run as far as I can. I would not turn back. But, like, oh my gosh, like, oh shoot. That's way too loud. I'm sorry for scaring you. None of this is true, guys. It's an urban legend. It's not true.
Queen of bad bitches.
Oh my gosh, it came off again, which is about to really get on my nerves. So just calm down. And yeah. Let's keep exiting. Let's keep exiting. Let's keep exiting it out. And it's getting on my nerves. Because I do not know why. But it's about to get on my freaking nerves. Yeah, this is it. You trying to mess? Hey guys, I'm so sorry.